She's a lifelong Democrat who volunteered for Hillary Clinton's campaign, but now she's supporting John McCain, and she claims she's under attack by Barack Obama supporters. Paula Abels joins me right now from Washington, D.C. Paula, what do you mean you're under attack?
Well, essentially 48 hours after I organized a teleconference call for Hillary supporters with John McCain, and it was a very successful teleconference. We had about 6,000 supporters on the line. I was attacked in the internet blogs and by Keith Olbermann as a racist, and I have been receiving threats at my home and threats to my children, and I'm all over the internet as a racist, and this is the most irresponsible kind of journalism, and they've had absolutely no attempt to contact me and get my side of the story, ask for a comment, anything.
Right.
And
Paula,
frankly, I'm just outraged about it.
Paula, do you believe the Barack Obama camp is behind this, or you just think their supporters are behind this?
Well, I know that, immediately whenever somebody is taking a public position to question the legitimacy or the qualifications of Barack Obama, there's immediate attempt to discredit them in the media. And, one of my internet bloggers sent me an email and they said, they've called Hillary a racist, they've called Bill a racist, they've called Geraldine Ferraro a racist, and so you're actually in very exalted company. So, I guess maybe they're getting our message that we as Clinton supporters are not going to toe the party line, we're not going to vote for an unqualified candidate, and we're not going to tolerate this kind of abusive and bullying behavior anymore.
So why did you switch parties? You think John McCain's policies are a lot closer to Hillary Clinton's policies and beliefs than Barack Obama's?
Well, if you look very narrowly on the issues, then obviously Clinton's position on the issues is closer to Obama's. But if you take a broader view on ideology, then I think that it's very clear that McCain and Clinton both share a very centrist, very moderate, ideology. They're both very strong on national defense, and frankly, Barack Obama is, in my opinion, just not qualified to be president. There has to be a minimum standard of accomplishment and achievement and experience, and he simply does not bring that to the table. And in these perilous times, we need a leader that's really going to be able to solve some of these issues that are facing us.
Paul, with your family exposed now, with your address out there, and the personal attacks on you, is it worth it? Is it worth it to go out there and campaign for Senator McCain and put your own personal life in turmoil?
I'll tell you the honest truth is that the first thing when something like this happens is you want to crawl under your covers and cry. But I have been so supported in the last few days by Clinton supporters who have just urged me to continue the fight and to continue to speak out about what we feel has been the disenfranchisement of a whole group of Clinton supporters by the Democratic Party, and to continue to make the media and the public aware of the chicanery and the fraud that has gone on in this primary process. And as I said, if you asked me 2 days ago, I would have said no. But I've gotten so many emails from people who say, just keep going. This is speaking out is such an important part of our democratic process. And any time you get a candidate or a candidate supporters who consistently is trying to undermine and discredit everybody that speaks out against him, Americans should be up in arms about this, and they should be outraged.
And Paula, thanks for sharing your story. If people want to help you out or join you in your quest to get Senator John McCain elected, what would they do?
Well, actually send me an email, spabels@comcast.net. I've been getting plenty of emails from haters, so I'd love to get some emails from supporters.
Yeah, and it's if you're listening on satellite radio, ABELES. So that is your email address. Thanks so much for joining us, Paula.
Thank you for having me.